What? Be Timer Chan.
Hey,
Timer Chan.
If he likes that too, that's fine. He's getting more action.
I'll
Please
be Timer
I
Chan.
need someone to be Timer Chan. My phone is on the charge.
I am Timer Chan.
Okay. 3,
Oh.
2, 1.
Frick.
Welcome everybody to Talking Rad, the Radkatz podcast with your hosts.
Wait. When you said podcast, were you like trying to debate inside of your head? Should I say podcast or podcats? Because you kind of mixed them up. You said like podcast.
And I saw you
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, they saw you twitch too.
Yeah.
You know what? It's just ingrained into my brain. But in all reality, we could have called it a bunch of things. We could have called it the Radcast, Talking Rad Podcasts, which that's what it was. But it just
We
makes
coulda
sense
called
to
it-
call it the
We
podcast.
could have called it Coom Lords. Sit at a table and talk about Coom.
Wait, I thought it was just you.
Oh.
Oh,
He's the Coom master. He invented the Kumbaya.
He's the-
Kumbaya. I'm
he's
gonna
the
Kumbaya.
master. He's the master debater.
Oh.
Is this true?
No, I'm good at math debating.
Then you complete me.
Welcome,
Those
everybody,
people Coom the hardest.
to-
Welcome to the two people that have stayed after that.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoy.
This is episode 79 of the Talking Rad Gosh Kabood.
Sorry if that went.
All in one. It actually didn't do anything, Thane.
Maybe that
surprisingly.
little guy right there is.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Oh.
Just looks like a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bad
it's episode
cord.
79. So that means next week is going to be Community Day. I think we're going to do every 5th episode. So every 0 and every 5 of numbers from here on out will be a Community Day. So get your questions in.
Ask us questions in
yeah.
the Discord.
Join the Discord if you guys aren't already. And if you're listening on iTunes, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts, we appreciate you. And if you want to participate in next week's show, go join our Discord.
Also, I have a special announcement I'll be hosting next week.
No, he won't.
What? I won't?
2
You
weeks.
just said Community Day.
Oh.
Were you listening, Dane? 2 seconds ago.
Never
you just
mind.
said next week's Community
Well,
Day.
2 weeks. You can tell them if you want.
Yeah,
Tell
2
them to
weeks
get
he'll be
prepared.
here.
Unless you want to host this week. Who's hosting this week?
Community Day?
I am.
Oh, yeah, Sky's right now.
I definitely need my phone for my questions. I'll wing it.
eh,
I kind of got an idea.
we're having a special thing when I host, but I guess I could send out the announcement after the podcast so you guys can get ready for it.
There you go.
It's a drawing contest, and the announcement should come when this podcast is live.
Whoever wins gets the nice chance of being used as free art.
Maybe we'll put your
Exposure.
design
Details
on
about
a merch
the drawing.
shirt. We'll do some delicious
Yeah.
cancer merch.
Yeah. Details about the drawing in the post. I might even make a special channel for it.
Yeah, plus we'll give you guys
Yeah.
the exposure that you need. So, no payment, sorry.
Yeah. What he said.
Ka-chow.
Thanks for free work.
Hey, that's what we do, right?
No, we'll send you a coupon online.
We'll
We'll send you a coupon.
we'll
We'll
give you
send you
10%
Groupon.
off on a Radcatz merch store.
10% off of our love to you.
I think we
We'll
actually,
ship it-
before we can do discounts, have to sell like X amount of
We'll ship
inventory.
you a Grubhub of whatever you want.
We won't.
That'd
No,
be
let's
kinda
just give
sick, dude.
then let's
Yeah.
just
We
give
ordered someone.
I don't know.
Bro,
if
that'd
you
be
can.
sick. Why not? I think you can.
yeah, you just have to select the
I
location.
guess.
Yeah, select their local area and then you deliver it to them. We just
Yeah.
need your addresses. Put them in. We're gonna create a channel for it in the Discord.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
do that, guys. I don't know about that one.
We'll just send you guys a $10 gift card to Blockbuster.
The one in Bend, Oregon.
We can only send it to one person.
Yeah.
I think it's already known. But
Even
Yeah.
that person wouldn't really want to go all the way to Bend.
Well, gamers, I kind of wanted to just talk about our previous week and then our week to come. So I wanted to wrap up our Windows saga. If you guys have been following, I think it's over. Zay, is the gym retaken?
it's empty
Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
nice.
You've taken it back.
for
What if-
now.
Yeah.
I'm-
What if
I'm
they
kinda
come
waiting for
back
them
and they
come
have to
back.
paint the door and they just bring like an ocean of paint and just stick
You know,
it in there?
I was really hoping
Stick
they'd leave
'em.
us some paint for the walls.
Oh yeah.
That'd be nice.
You should have just, well, it's too late now, but you could have just asked the guy like, hey, do you mind painting this and
Well,
that and that and that and that?
I
and that and
can't
that?
do that because I still got stuff on it.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to rip
yeah.
it off eventually, then paint it when I rip it off.
happens.
Thank goodness we got Home Depot.
Yeah. Are you gonna match the color? Are you gonna get one of those
Yeah.
color
Are
things?
I'm
you
gonna do
sure
the
it's-
match
yeah,
color
it is a
thing.
Home Depot. It's not a Lowe's.
Hey. Never mind. You guys probably already ate. You guys
Am I
already ate.
talking in the mic?
I'm not
Are
hungry.
you gonna ask us for food? I
Yeah.
had corn
Look
dogs
for the
eh?
tape thing.
No, but Colby's
I
gonna be
did.
by a place soon.
Oh.
It's where
Which
you-
place?
It's where you can drive by very quickly and then you go out very quickly.
In-N-Out Burger.
In and out. I want a grand slam or a 4x4. Excuse me.
I'll take a
You really?
cheeseburger.
I've had
Look
a
at-
4x4.
You guys really want it?
Well,
No,
how
I'm
how
kidding.
quickly
Oh,
can she get here? Because I mean, Thane's an hour
mean-
and 40 minutes out from leaving.
I mean, it's an hour. She's like an hour away.
Wait, is
Oh,
it
yeah.
really in and out?
I'm not joking.
Like it won't be good when it gets here.
I think
it'll
it'll
be-
be fine.
It'll be cold. Oh
I don't
gosh,
care.
kinda
I'll
do
take
want
one. I'll
oh
take
yeah,
one.
I would
I
take
kinda,
it too.
I kind of do want one.
I'll just take a like a double cheeseburger, a double
Yeah.
bacon
Well,
cheeseburger.
well, guys, welcome to
Well, let me
Radkatz
look at
Order
the menu.
Burgers.
So one time, this was like probably 2015 or 2014. I went to Warp Tour, and after like me and the people I was with, we hadn't eat all day. We were starving, and so we all went to In-N-Out and got a 4x4. We all ate it. Well, I don't know.
Well, you got to decide.
I
You gotta
wish I would have
decide.
had my corn dogs now.
Cole's he's in and out of his decision.
Oh,
Doo-doo-ts. They said Cole's
Oof.
in and out of his decision.
it's been so long since I've had In-N-Out.
The double bacon cheeseburger.
Are you there yet?
Look at this. Look how happy Thane is.
I want to.
Hope you guys enjoy our food ordering. We were just
You know
talking
what?
about ordering
Hey,
food
you
for
know
you
what?
guys.
Everybody
We're doing it
else,
for ourselves
yeah, everybody
now.
else, put your orders in the comments below.
What would you like an In-N-Out burger?
And for those of you that don't know what In and Out is, it's a burger place. What would you
Oh.
compare it to?
If you're in
Um,
Is
California,
it like
it's
White
everywhere.
Castle?
Kinda.
If you guys live in California, it's everywhere.
So I guess I didn't clarify what a 4x4 was. It's pretty obvious though. It's 4 patties on the burger.
That is a big burger.
Yeah. We
Do you
all
want
got
an animal
one.
style?
That's a
One of which
stack.
crazy.
It's animal style.
It's a style of like how you make a burger. I can't remember exactly.
It is. That's a real thing. In-N-Out, animal style. What's crazy is that.
Oh, I
we-
remember.
We all
It's-
ate it all. Like we all finished our burgers.
Jeez.
I remember.
That's a-
Now
that's a
it's
hungry
it's
word.
just
Jokered on the burgers.
it's just meat, no vegetables. That's what animal style is.
So just bread and meat.
Yeah,
Ketchup?
I
Cheese?
guess. Yeah, you can have cheese too.
Well, cheese is from animals.
So is beef.
Correct.
Correct.
I mean, that's the point, Sky. I don't know where you're going with that
Yeah.
one.
What about
no, no, no.
mayonnaise? Is mayonnaise a vegetable?
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
wrong. I was totally wrong. That it's actually animal style burgers include mustard fried onto each meat patty, pickles, grilled onions, and extra spread. That's
Dude, that
what
just
it
sounds
is.
like a bucket of oil that you're gonna be drinking with that burger.
I
It's
don't
like here's a burger and a bucket of like fried oil.
yum.
Have fun. Here's some clogged arteries too. You want me to just give you a heart attack now or later?
Right now, please.
Just inject heroin into your arm.
Dude,
Have you
oh,
ever
man,
heard of
I
the
really
heart
wish
You
I
attack
had
eat
my
it. You
grill?
eat it.
dogs.
You eat it. Then you're in and out of consciousness.
You guys ever hear of the
True. I
heart
would've
attack
starved
grill
by the time
from
she
like
got here,
in like
probably.
Las Vegas?
What thing?
The heart attack grill? Yeah.
yeah.
heard of
So
it.
yeah, you guys heard of it? Zay
I
and
I have
Scott?
not.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, let's go.
It's
Let's
famous,
educate
yeah.
Sky. If you're over like
Educated.
400 pounds, you get to eat free there.
Jesus.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So they're just promoting fat people.
Yeah, they are, and they like got like,
Obesity, sorry.
and you can like, there's like sexy nurses, kind of like a Hooters, but they're like,
Are they
and you can get wheeled into your
Oh.
wheelchair to
Did they
your,
go like? Did they go
place.
like this thing? They go like this. Welcome home, meowster. Like that.
Oh my
Meowster.
gosh.
Double bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You like that
Jeez.
thing?
Sure, yeah.
Does that make you excited with all your VTubers?
Do they got that? When it
Yeah,
blows
I
them
gotta,
up?
I gotta point this. I gotta not point this out. I gotta bring this to light. I want to like have an intervention with Thane real quick.
Yeah. What?
He's been watching a lot of VTubers recently.
It's a
There's-
daily watch for him.
There's memes
So-
about the rabbit hole.
So normally, I'm okay with whatever Thane watches, but sometimes it just sounds like it's screaming hentai. And that's legit what I think it is. And I'm just like, Thane, stop watching that. It was so loud.
It's not
speakers-
hentai, I swear.
And that's what he says.
No, he's got the VTuber blasting, but it's not the VTuber. The VTuber's on mute, and he's just got his cell phone right there with Gen
There was
Toy
one
just
time
blasted.
he sent me a clip that was probably a 3-second long clip. It was a 3-second long clip, and it was just some anime girl screaming. And I heard that same clip in his room like over 100 times.
Mhm.
So I asked him, Thane, why do you have this on repeat? And he
It's
didn't
funny.
respond.
It's funny.
Why do you have that on repeat, Thane?
It's funny.
Respond now.
It's funny.
It wasn't funny. It was just and then repeat.
So here's the
And then repeat.
context.
Did she vomit?
No, she was laughing. She was doing a laugh. She's like,
I could
I
talk.
can't do the laugh, but that's what it was. She laughed and she sounded like a seagull.
I just kept hearing it over and over in Thane's room. He just kept hitting replay. I'm like, jeez, Thane, you spent an hour watching a 3-second clip.
Was it an hour?
His iPod
30
was stuck on
minutes.
replay, yeah.
That's what it was, dude. You freaking Jason Derulo it all up on that.
That's IAS, but
yeah,
sure.
same thing, right? They're
I
the same
love how
person back
recently
in
that song kind
It's
of
the
came
same
back as
one
like a
that-
meme. Have you seen
the
that?
day. Really?
Yeah, that song.
I like that
It's
song.
like on replay.
Bro, speaking of memes, have you guys ever got hit with this? So there was a video. I was at work today, and I didn't have a student, and my door was open, and there was like a bunch of people in the lobby.
Oh no, I know
And
what it is.
I have my
I know what it
volume-
is. Full blast, huh?
No, I had my volume turned all the way down, but then the
Okay.
caption said it was a tomato, a baby tomato, and somebody was using a like hair crimper, like that crimps hair, and it was hot. And it's like, have you ever heard the sound of a squishing tomato in a hair crimper? So I'm like, no, I haven't. I watched the video, and she like goes to squeeze like this, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me rewind this. So I just paused and rewound it, turned it up. And as soon as she like touches
Moan?
it, it says penis, like pretty loud, and I'm just like,
You know what's even worse? When you have like a video, it's like turn your volume up or something, or you think it's like a random video, but then it gets you, and it's just a bunch of girls moaning, and you have it up loud. You're like,
Sound like
Yeah.
Sane Man.
you're like, come on, bro! It's like
Same as
it's just
memes.
like a car driving down the road. I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
interesting.
Recently, my phone has been unlocking in my pocket while I'm at work, and I'll just start hearing random noises from my pocket and open up. It's playing some random YouTube video. Because, like, it'll hit the Google search button on my home
Yeah.
screen and start hitting random letters and then click the first YouTube video that pops up. And so, like, one time it was, like, some weird rapper. Another time it was just, like, a meme compilation or something like that. I'm just like, what the freak is going on?
no phone chance.
I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't know
Dang.
how it can
Just
unlock
the burger.
itself.
Mine's
Well,
the
yeah,
same
just
way,
the
dude.
burger.
It's like 'cause I'll accidentally say like something that along the lines of Schmo made Lugal, and it'll open up, and I'll be like,
That might be why.
and then
Huh.
and then I'll just randomly
Yeah.
search.
I should turn that off. I never use that feature.
Oh, I don't either.
I don't have Google set up instead of those Bixby, which I never set up.
I
Bixby's
turned that
dumb.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they let me turn that off.
I hate how there's a
Um,
dedicated Bixby
Oh,
button
it's
and
the worst
nobody
thing in
ever
the world.
uses.
Worst thing in the world.
Well,
Hey, I use.
so one of these VTubers I have, she's like a rabbit girl, and she has
Oh,
this
you'd like a show thing. I got a show for you.
Yes.
this Beastars,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you seen
the
it?
slutty rabbit.
Have you seen it?
Hey,
I've
don't
seen
call
clips.
my waifu that thing. Jeez.
No, she goes.
Yeah,
Just
she's
devour him.
pretty slutty.
Just
Pretty
devour him, okay?
slutty.
She like does like what they call directional laugh. She goes.
I don't even remember her laughing.
Pickle, pickle.
It's more like.
No, that's the VTuber I'm talking about.
Oh.
He's talking about his gen toy.
I thought we were talking about rabbit.
He's
Oh,
talking about
wabbit.
his gen toy tubers.
Stop. They're not. It's not Gen Toy.
But would you
although
want to see them like that?
I have looked it up, and
Oh
there is
my
a lot. Of,
god!
Is there like hentai? They're like naked anime girls that stream.
no,
On, like,
no,
the
no,
whole- the
no.
hub?
Fan art. It's purely fan art.
Oh, of the.
Yeah, of the
So
VTubers.
if you draw fan art of an anime girl, it's basically like taking a picture because they are already drawn, right?
I mean, you're drawing in your own style, so
What was the point of that?
I'll get to it.
Oh, okay. There's a point then.
Yeah. Just,
Okay, there's
just,
a point.
Just sit in your chair, okay?
There's a.
Why pencil? So yeah, I just wanted to quickly do a recap on our week, guys. Last week on Friday, Cole uploaded a video. Cole, do you care to tell everybody about it and why they should go watch it?
It was the new episode of Gameception. It's a crossover of Halo and Star Wars Republic Commando.
More like gayception. I'm just kidding.
Says the guy who doesn't have a show anymore.
I have a new show coming.
I'm gonna
Make
go.
it a new show.
You know what to do?
I have a new show
Dane,
coming.
I'm not gonna make a logo for you're gonna use twice and just
Dane,
let you know.
did your show get pulled off the network? Is that what you're saying?
Did you get canceled, Thane?
No, I canceled it.
Dane, your show lost its budget? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying? That sucks. It lost funding.
Yeah, it's because it took him 2 months to do one episode.
Next time you do something thing, make sure you actually stick with it because I'm not gonna make a logo that's gonna last for 2 episodes.
That being said, though, Thay, maybe you're better off not having a dedicated show and just doing episodes on things you want to do.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you do what you want. Like,
Then maybe I'll make a logo that's just my logo, my brand. It's like official, certified, dumbass video.
and it's got Peter Griffin in the back,
Yeah.
just giving a thumbs up.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rush into my room right after this. I'm gonna hurry and edit it, and then I'm gonna upload it. Ruin your career, Cole.
No.
And I'll dox it. I'll dox you because then they'll know what's going up tomorrow.
Oh no.
Get wrecked.
Oh no.
Get wrecked. I could totally wreck you.
Don't
Yeah.
do it. Don't end my life or career.
Guys, can you believe that it's freaking August already?
Fine, I'll make my own damn logos.
He's
No,
stuck
I'll
on
make
it.
I'll make your stuff thing. I'm totally happy with making it. I just felt bad that I made something used twice and gave up on.
He's stuck.
I made animations for your show even, and then you
He's-
gave up on it all.
Hey, what about my 20-second song?
Yes, they made a song for you and you gave up
What
on
the hell,
it.
bro?
That's what we're saying. We put effort into it too.
Just kidding.
That being said,
It
though,
was
like,
a cool song.
Yeah.
For what it was pretty cool.
you could always
Yeah.
reuse stuff, dude. Like, it's not like it has to go away.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. The only thing that you could probably use out of context is the song. Everything else is
Yeah.
literally attached to something else.
The logo and the transitions are all attached to rendered art.
Maybe Thane will
Granted,
just throw a
they
curveball at
didn't
everybody. He's
take
like, you know what? I'm doing
that
an
long to
episode.
make, but I do
Dang.
appreciate
Dang, I got it.
what.
What if you were to kind of like do like the same sort of like style, but with like a meme? Like you like really go into depth, like on a study
like
of a
meme
meme,
history.
and it's called rendered fart. It's
No.
just it's just like a trash post.
yeah.
It's just like
I'll put a giant red
Oh,
F on the
shoot
logo for you
post.
too.
Yeah, the art of pitch shows.
Do you like it, Thane? Take my idea. please?
Sure.
We'll put in.
That'll be $100,
$100.
and we get all the royalties.
I'll give you some money for funding, honestly, for that.
What's that one website where you can look up memes?
Know your meme?
Know your meme.
I-
Yeah, it's
I
kind of like
funny?
that. Know your
Oh.
meme.
Oh.
Shut up, Sky. I funny. This
Dude,
guy where he's got
I
an
remember
iFunny
back in
account.
high school,
Oh, no,
everybody's
no one
like,
likes
you
iFunny.
got,
Me,
you got
no.
iFunny? I'm like, no, I got Snapchat. Ooh, you're dumb. You need
yeah,
iFunny.
you're not
Oh,
cool.
iFunny.
People
like
people walk up to me like,
2
hey,
months later,
do
ew,
you got,
iFunny.
they walk up to me, they say, hey, do you got 9gag? I'm like, ew, Reddit, dude, get the freak out of here.
Wait, what's?
You know what's funny?
I don't know what 9gag.
You know what 9gag is? 9gag was like the thing that was popular amongst our age before they understood what Reddit was.
and,
Because it
and
was
also,
it was basically
it was
Instagram
also-
for Reddit posts.
yeah, it was also like the clean version of 4chan because they what they've heard is that 4chan the scary place. So
I won't lie though, I definitely used 9gag in 9th grade before I knew about Reddit.
I did like iFunny. I sit on
iFunny and
for
9gag are
just
very
a while.
similar.
I
There's-
sat on there just for a long.
There's still a
time.
gamer out there. We all know him fairly well. Cole, not so much, but
I don't
still
know.
uses
he
iFunny.
shows me iFunny stuff all the time. Or he'll send me a meme, and it's like a
It has an
like a
iFunny
Democratic
watermark.
versus Republicans meme, and
And
it
it
says
has
iFunny.
iFunny
Yeah, it
watermark.
says, and like, and if he sends me one, I'll send him just a picture of Squidward's like, I spy with my eye another iFunny watermark. And Squidward's like,
Every
"God."
time you'll do it
Yeah.
every time.
That reminds me, there was this one time.
That's on Twitter where if they see an iFunny
There was one time
watermark
when
there.
a bunch of Reddit posts were being re-uploaded onto Instagram, and they were making money. Like on Reddit, you don't make money for your posts, really.
What's that guy's
Yeah.
name on Instagram? F Jerry.
Yeah, F
Oh.
Jerry.
He
Yeah.
uploads. That's the same. He just uploads stuff
Yeah.
from like random memes.
Yeah, so
And
the people on
apparently-
Instagram, they get paid to do this.
Yeah.
And
He
so
gets paid to do it.
And so all the Reddit normies were all like, guys, let's start watermarking our memes. Yeah, watermark our memes. So somebody made an official Reddit watermark and
Nice.
for like a
Everyone's
month.
using it.
Every single meme that came out had that watermark on it. And the funny thing is that it didn't stop Instagram.
They
They
still
still
kept
just
doing
took it anyway.
Did they have the
You should
Reddit
watch-
watermark?
Yeah. They didn't care what it was. They just used it.
I would put
There's
this
a
is stolen.
internet
That's what I would put.
historian.
That's what it says on it.
Oh.
It's like it's got a little Reddit logo and then like a circle. It says like this was stolen from Reddit. Something
There's-
along those lines.
There was an internet historian video on it about that. I remember that. And it's like, welcome to the gallery of Reddit. No, don't touch that. You'll get retarded too.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's like,
it happens. You lose your mind on that place.
I suggest the YouTuber internet historian. He's very good.
There was another. Now that I got the subject of Reddit, there was this event that happened about a year and a half
Was it
ago.
Avengers level threat?
Yeah, it was an Avengers level threat actually.
Is that a Reddit meme?
Yeah,
So-
it is.
So back when Endgame was happening, somebody made a subreddit that was called Thanos Did Nothing Wrong.
Mhm.
And it blew up.
no.
They even got the guy, and this wasn't even in like a cameo thing. They got
Oh,
the
Josh
guy
Groban?
that Josh Groban. They got him.
Not Josh Groban.
No,
Not
Josh
Josh Brolin.
Yeah, Josh Brolin.
It was Josh Groban.
He's like a singer.
I was like, isn't he a country singer?
No, he's
No.
not country.
He's like that indie
Cla-
sound.
Like it's like classical, but
yeah.
so oh my gosh, because Josh Groban, Josh Brolin. My
Brolin.
bad.
Josh
Brolin.
Groban is a
Bro.
meme king.
Yeah,
So Brolin,
he's a
so
legend. He's a
What
legend.
happened was that this subreddit blew up, of course, because it's it's surrounding Endgame. And what the fans wanted, they're like, guys, we need on the day that Thanos kills them all, snaps them. We want our own snapping on the subreddit. So half of every single user on the subreddit gets banned, and half of the other half stays.
That's kind of cool.
And
so
so
how's that? Is it just random how it's determined?
yeah, it's completely RNG number based.
Dang.
So what
Wow.
happened was they set it up for a specific day.
Bless
They
me.
got Josh to
Thanks,
send in
Sky.
a video that says,
You're welcome,
"Hey
Sky.
Reddit, this is for you."
No way.
And as
Yeah.
soon as they uploaded the video, they started the snapping, and they showed like this live stream video of just names just getting banned and banned. I didn't get banned.
You
I
made it?
survived.
Oh my
I
God.
survived. But my brother, he got banned. He got
Oh.
snapped. My brother got snapped.
He was in it.
Yeah.
Did you get snapped thing?
I didn't join it.
Oh.
It was probably one of the coolest things I've been a part of on Reddit.
So after
Snapping.
Endgame, when Mark Ruffalo snapped, did people get unbanned?
Yeah, they unbanned them all.
Wow, cool. Did they have a video of Mark Ruffalo going like,
no,
"Hey"?
no, he's lame.
Here you
Oh,
go,
he's
Reddit.
lame.
Yeah, that's what I was. Here you go, Reddit.
Hey,
Everyone be
it's
like,
me,
that's the
Reddit.
guy from 30 for 30 going on 30.
13 going on 30.
Yeah, sorry.
30 for 30.
Yeah, I mixed ESPN.
The funniest part about it was like he was in his bed without a shirt too. He's just chilling in
Dude,
bed.
he's in really
he just
good
did, like, a
shape for how
selfie. He
old
was
he
just like,
is.
Bro,
I
that
think
guy's
he's in
so-
his 50s.
That guy's
isn't
so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's so cool.
it was a pretty fun time.
he? Nice. Yeah. Oh, another thing that I wanted to talk about. Guys, we surpassed 300 subscribers. We're actually at like 312 right now, or 13
Yeah.
or something.
This is Sparta.
So, what we need to do is we could potentially plan our 300th video, 300 sub video. But if we do a 300 sub video, I don't think we're going to do another one until we hit like 1,000 or something. Because we
Or-
did one for 100, 200.
Or if we were just to wait till 500.
Oh, just wait to do one for 5. We
I
could do
mean,
that.
could.
Right now?
Just
Sure.
Yeah, we could do that. That actually makes sense.
if we were just do that and then we bump that one up,
Then
make it kind of
500
like
to
substantial.
1,000,
Yeah,
then
Sure.
10,000, 25, 50,
When we get to
100.
9,000 subscribers, can we have the meme where Oprah's
Oh,
like over
no.
9,000 penises, but instead we like dub it with subscribers.
Sure.
Over 9,000
What the freak? When does Oprah say that?
There's like this troll group that was like they're a bunch of pedos, and it's like they have over 9,000 penises praying children. You know what I'm saying? I tried to spoonerize it. Pairing.
Oprah said that?
Yeah.
What the freak?
Uh,
Can we just stick
Alright.
to the Goku? It's over 9,000!
Oh, you know what we should do for when we hit
It's
500
over
subscribers?
9,000.
And I would walk 500 subscribers. And I would.
That'd be kinda cool.
Walk
I'll do it. Let's do it.
500 more.
oh,
We walk
we gave
500
away the
miles
idea.
for 500 subscribers.
We gave away the idea.
Now
Somebody
they
else
know.
will have
Yeah.
5. Nobody even knows what that song is. They'll be like, "What?" Actually, meme
People know
lords,
that
meme
song
lords
is,
will
yeah.
know. Meme lords will
Dude.
know.
knows that song.
Dude, if we
What's that
walked
song?
500 miles for 500 subscribers, we would blow up. That would be a viral video right there.
I'm not doing it.
I'd do it.
Dude, he says I'll do it and then farts.
What was that? I thought it was a gunshot outside or something.
No. Oh, our 500 miles.
Oh, I got an
brr.
idea for 1,000. We could do that. Isn't that song called 1,000 Miles? Or is it called? What's it called?
Just see you.
If I could fall into
Isn't that
the
song called
sky.
1,000
DMCA,
Miles?
DMCA.
Maybe.
I'm gonna look it up.
No,
don't
if
know.
you know, I'd walk.
1,000.
Yeah.
That's what it is,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. I was like trying to figure it out. I'm like, I'm pretty sure.
All
it
right,
might
then
be
we do
right
the
here.
Vanessa Carlson piano. Someone
Yeah.
already did that.
Maybe we'll do it on a sax.
Someone actually did that
I
and
was
it
trying to
didn't
play the
work out.
saxophones, guy.
Cole technology. You don't need to learn how to play.
We don't need to learn how to play, everybody. You already-
Honestly, it'd be really easy. We just get the pattern. Just get the pattern of the piano and then put it in the like a sax.
And then we'll just hold. We'll make like an aluminum saxophone. Maybe we'll
Making
spray
my way
paint it-
through the
spray paint it
hood,
gold.
sipping this yak. Brother's about to get blown with a Mac.
No, no.
Get. Every
Have you
time
seen
I'm
this
on the
guy?
street, I make the gun go.
Guy, have you seen that? Have you guys seen that video or no?
I don't know the one.
I don't know what it is
No.
either.
It's just like it's like a hood version
Yeah.
of 1,000 Miles. So
Yeah.
it's like a parody. It's the same like
So
sound and everything, but
I-
it's like a bunch of gangsters with guns and
I've
stuff.
It's like
discovered
making my
something
way through the
recently.
hood, sipping this yak.
about a week ago, or maybe more, I was in the living room watching videos with Zay, and Zay clicked on something, and about halfway through, he got thinking, and he said this, "Dang, this is like a Thane video," or said something
Do you
along
remember
those
what it was?
lines.
Video was
You want to
it?
know what's funny?
You
Is
remember what it was?
Cole? I caught Cole watching
I
a
also
video
watched a
this
Thane
week,
video,
and I
yeah.
said, "Wow, this is a Thane video."
What
Cole's
videos
like,
are
yeah,
they?
You're
Send
right.
them to me.
I don't know if they are Thane.
Yeah,
Dang
I just
it.
remember, but I think Thane is slowly turning us into his humor, and I don't like it.
What was it?
You'll like it
I
soon
wish I knew
enough,
what it
Pickle.
I don't
was.
know what it was either.
He's brainwashing us.
Because
Soon
maybe
enough, you'll
it
be
was a
saying,
video.
"Pickle,
Was it
pickle."
like
All I
one of
know,
those?
it was like an 8-second long video
No.
because Zane loves those 8-second long videos
Oh yeah.
of just
Hey,
anime.
bro,
girls
can you hand me
screaming.
another
They're
Capri
just-
Sun?
They're just so shocking.
Yeah,
It's not okay to play with dominoes.
Oh gosh.
it was definitely a Thane video. It was right up his alley, dude. He loves them. And I just thought it was funny that Zay just right there also knew the same meme that Thane was talking about, and Skylar and I didn't. So maybe there's still hope for us, Sky, but Zay's already lost the Thanerism.
It's okay. He kind of was accepting of it a bit.
A bit.
Sometimes
bit.
Thane's like shows
He
us
likes
some fire
Eric
videos.
Andre.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Thane-
agree, yeah.
Yeah.
He likes
Thane's got
stuff
some
like Eric Andre and Tim and Eric, and I like that weird stuff.
So Thane,
He's got
Thane,
some fire
yeah,
videos, but
he kind of knows our humor too,
yeah.
and he specifically chooses ones to show us. But if you just go into his room and start watching whenever he's watching,
Oh,
you
it
won't
makes no
understand
sense.
It at
Makes
all.
no sense.
Thane, is it kind of brain melting? Some of the stuff you watch.
No, it's very enlightening.
I don't.
You
I
just don't.
think
You
that's
just don't
true.
understand my high level.
You don't
of intellect.
understand.
It's not a phase, Mom.
Oh, Thane,
Are
you know
you
what
winning,
just said?
son?
You know what you just said, Thane? Hey, you know what you just said?
What?
You don't understand my high IQ.
Yeah,
that you
you
said?
must have very high IQ to understand
It's
the
like
videos
that-
I
it's
watch.
like
Dane, are
that-
you dumb high IQ?
It's
Your
like
IQ's dumb
no,
high.
it's that picture, and then it has like
I was
um,
watching Rick
it
and
has
Morty
like
before
you know it has like the regular brain, and then it goes up. It's like
Yeah,
lighter, and
yeah,
then
yeah,
like
yeah,
up
yeah.
like
like
Thane's at the
blowing
top.
up.
He's like the
Yeah.
glowing
Blowing
like
up one.
neon
He's
one.
the one. It's under
I'm
the
like the
caption says,
Buddha
"I watch
looking
Rick and Morty, bro."
yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. Yeah.
Sorry, man, I took your joke. I know you're doing something Rick and Morty.
I like Rick
totally
and Morty,
I
suck,
saw
bro.
one of those, and it was saying that it was like your regular high school friend, somebody that graduated from college, your friend that says sheeple and only watches YouTube videos,
Oh
or
my
learns
God.
everything from YouTube and calls everyone sheeple,
Yeah.
and that's the massive big brain.
Gosh.
This guy.
Oh. Get roasted. Dang.
Why are you adding me?
I've never heard you call people sheeple,
I
but
never
Wake up,
ever call
sheeple.
people sheeple.
I know I've
Is that
never heard you
Alex?
call him that.
They are
Never heard you call him that.
I think it's Alex Jones.
But,
Wake
other
up,
than that,
sheeple.
Jonah
Oh my
Jameson.
gosh. I
If you
watch a
stand
lot
close
of
to
YouTube.
Obama and
okay?
Hillary, they smell
I
like
like
sulfur.
to learn things.
He's like Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man.
Give me a good picture, Peter, not a picture of this old lady's breasts.
What the?
What's that one thing?
That's my wait. What? That's my aunt. What the?
Peter's like, oh, this is juicy. He's taking a picture of a woman undressing, and then he takes it back, gives it to Jonah Jameson. It's Peter's freaking aunt, dude.
Oh no.
Aunt May?
Hopefully
Oh.
it's the Marissa Tomei version.
Don't worry, a Spider-Man Homecoming version.
Do you guys see?
Yeah, Marissa Tomei.
Actually, I think it's fake. I thought it was a
Wanna go-
fan-made trailer, but
Can you go get
I got
that?
it.
it was Gwen. It was Spider-Gwen. I don't know if you guys saw that yet or not, but I think it was a fan-made trailer. I don't think it was like an official trailer release.
Yeah, I
But-
know Spider-Gwen. It's a comic book.
Okay. Well, I don't know if they're turning into a movie or not.
It's that one girl.
Yeah, the
It's
girl
Gwen-
Spider-Man.
yeah.
So you see in the original Spider-Man comic, Gwen Stacy dies,
Yep.
True.
but then there's an alternate universe which becomes, gets bitten by a spider and becomes Spider-Gwen.
And that's why there's a Spider-Verse, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching our episode of
No.
Spider-Man Talks. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Dude,
Like and subscribe.
So my question is, do you guys think they're gonna turn like you've got the Avengers and Marvel, but now you've got Spider-Man? Do you think they're just gonna like fist Spider-Man and
No.
go inside that?
No.
His universe.
Yeah, the inside the Spider-Man universe and just like every freaking Spider-Man making movies about him.
I hope not. But
I know we're getting a Spider-Verse too.
yeah,
That's gonna be
Spider-Verse
sick,
is
dude.
cool though.
Does it have
They're doing
Miles
well.
I
Morales?
remember
that's what
there
it
was
means, though. I
a.
think
I
that's
remember there was a.
kinda means.
I remember
Well,
there was a.
How many like
Because Spider-Verse was like the Spider-Man Avengers, like they all came together.
Yeah.
I'm saying, what if they go into each
each character in that,
character's
and then they
life?
like do their origin story? It's
Yeah.
I'll tell you the problem though. Only two of the other spiders, other than Miles, was actually worth going into.
Who? Gwen, maybe?
Gwen and Peter. They were the only ones that actually had a fleshed out character. The rest of them were kind of just there.
They're
Did
kinda
They had their own
just,
shticks, but
they're
that's
just
it.
kind of homages. His like, hey, your comfort. Remember that one? Remember that one? Remember that one? It's like, yeah, I do.
I always imagined that the pig Spider-Man, the Looney Tunes one, was just that Looney Tunes. It's like
Yeah.
he probably lives in a Looney Tune world.
Spider-Ham.
Spider-Ham, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about. Are you guys thinking about Simpsons?
Spider Pig.
Yeah, Spider Pig.
Oh, and
Yeah, it's
Harry-
one of the Spider-Verse.
Harry
isn't
Plopper.
it?
He's got his own
Or Harry
story
Porker.
too.
Spider Pig does whatever
Spider Pig does.
What a
Can he
classic
swing
movie, dude.
from a whip?
No,
he can't.
He's a pig.
When I watched that movie, I saw it in theaters, and I was shocked that I saw Bart's pee-pee.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
That was a weird
because they always
moment.
do that whole thing where like they cover it with a bunch
Yeah.
of random stuff and then they
Yep.
show. I thought that was hilarious.
It's like
I-
one
I don't know how they
second,
got
it's
away
like,
with that.
whoa.
I really don't.
Well, it's
I mean, it's a
very
little yellow
low
thing.
quality drawing.
Well,
It's like a little yellow.
that movie's
thing.
rated PG-13 though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That was crazy.
Maybe
Eh.
it's because
If you
it's like
can
a
only
small.
show it
Maybe
for
they
like
can get
2
away with.
seconds.
Maybe they can get away with the peen.
So maybe
So it's usually PG-13. You get away with something like that, or like
Boobs.
the F word.
get
One
away with
F word.
boobs.
One F word's okay.
but
boobs
yeah,
too.
no peepees.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
remember.
don't think I've ever seen a dick in a PG-13.
Oh man, I remember.
movie. I've seen
Tight-
boobs though.
Yeah, I remember Titanic. Yeah, they had the Kate Winslet one nipple.
So here's my
and then
thought
Airplane.
process.
There's just a naked girl. This before the PG-13 rating was in existence. There's just a naked girl runs into the frame, and you just see her boobs, and then she runs out. It's like,
So my thought
Wow.
process must be is that Gentoy is okay on the big screen. Should we look into this thing?
I mean,
produce our own.
there are some adult theaters.
Well, it looks like you
No, no,
kind
no.
of
Yeah,
do
Pee Wee
already with
Herman
the
got
green
caught
screen
once.
upstairs.
Yeah.
We don't
You
need to
see
go
the
to the
man-
adult theaters thing. If they can do
See,
Simpsons
the man
movie,
said
we can
he's trying to
do
make
it.
his dick cry.
We can do it, thing. Don't worry.
That's
He's
from
just
John
sneezing.
Tron.
He's just sneezing. It's okay.
John Tron.
Ugh. That's prison, baby.
He's just saying achoo.
Pee Wee Herman, jail.
Wait. You go to
Lex
adult
Luthor,
theaters.
jail.
You wouldn't,
Yeah,
you wouldn't
true.
think
True.
someone wouldn't be
The
doing that. In
popsicle guy,
fact,
who I can't think of his name right now, Bill Cosby,
What else are
jail.
you supposed to do?
Michelin
when you
Man,
go into
jail.
adult theater?
Jared
The Kool-Aid
Fogle,
Man,
jail.
Kool-Aid Man too. You broke into
Marshmallow
houses.
Monster from Ghostbusters, jail.
Very much so, yeah.
Kevin Spacey, double
Ooh,
jail.
You know it.
Mark Hamill, you're okay.
Good guy.
However, I don't forgive you for doing the Christmas special.
Stay Puft Marshall Man, public
Hey,
execution.
he just did it for the money. This guy. I almost called you Thane. I'm sorry.
I know. That's all right. I forgive
I'm
you.
really
Animated
bad at
Resident
that.
Evil movie, jail.
The chick was hot though.
Any Tomb Raider movie, jail.
Jail.
Oh,
Any Mortal Kombat movie, jail. Any new movie, jail.
Doom
the 90s, bro, the 90s Mortal Kombat movie.
Every
Jail.
sci-fi
I love the
2000
music.
show,
The music's
jail.
pretty bumping.
Anaconda, J-Lo, and Ice Cube. Jail. Oh, that was so bad. Those anacondas look horrible.
Oh, bro. So was those Bigfoot ones too, where it's like Cabin in the Woods. I don't know if it's Cabin in the
Sharknado.
Woods.
Oh,
but-
no, Cabin in the Woods.
Have y'all
Not
ever,
jail.
y'all ever seen
Cabin in the Woods is
Sharknado?
good.
You've seen Sharknado?
Dude,
guys?
Sharknado is hilarious.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys about Sharkalanch, where it's ghost sharks on a snow mountain eating snowboarders?
Sounds
It's
so
gotta be
bad.
sci-fi.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
man.
It's
Asylum.
called Sharkalanch or Avalanche Shark.
all
or
these
something.
all these movies are from one studio known as Asylum.
I think we should watch Sharkalanch, so I think it'd be hilarious.
Think we get copyrighted for reacting to that stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, some
Really?
people like to watch
yeah.
movies live and said, "Hey, sync up the movie with our stream." They like to do that. It's like, yeah, this movie's like $2 on
What if
Google.
one of us buffers though? Someone in the chat, the whole chat's like, guys, mine's buffering.
I'm
Stop, pause.
buffering."
Everybody pause. It's what they're all chatting.
It's like if your buffer, we'll have to do like a hazard thing where was like, we're sorry
think-
guys, but if your video buffers, we're not responsible for your internet connection.
We're not responsible for any internet
our-
lag.
our
If you
internet
miss out on
buffers, I'm
half
like,
of the
"Guys, pause."
movie, yeah. So you think for something like a sci-fi cheesy movie like that, you think
Oh, yeah.
we get copyrighted?
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet we could finesse it.
I think
bet we could finesse it.
Universal. So they air on the Sci-Fi Channel, so Universal has some claim on them.
It
If it's
doesn't matter what
Universal,
it
then
is,
I think
dude.
we're fricked, dude. Because NBC or whoever does Bachelor, like you
Oh,
guys
oh,
have
that
seen
was-
the
that
Bro,
was
they're
Bachelor.
Disney. That was
Hawkeyes,
Disney.
bro.
Bro, I had
That
to.
was
Those guys
Disney.
are,
Disney does Bachelor.
Yeah, they own ABC.
Well, I had to chop the tish out of that.
Yeah,
bro. They
dude.
See,
they're
that's why I was so worried
they're
about the Star
eagle
Wars.
eyes.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that the music went through because there's another YouTube like the VFX guys. They had like 3.5 seconds of the Imperial March. Whole video got copyrighted.
I got it's the you know,
Yeah.
at the very beginning. I did that and I did maybe like 4 seconds of it and then I cut it off, and it didn't get it.
That's good.
But I also
Nice.
used footage from the movie, so I'm surprised they didn't, you know, really pick up on that one.
Do
So that's the problem because
I'm-
I want to do some stuff about movies. I might have to do mostly
That might have to be a
screenshot.
Patreon, dude.
I'm
Patreon
sure
stuff.
it has like
Um,
a but does it I'm sure it has a big effect.
No,
if
so
like
here's
you're
the
a more
thing.
well-known channel, right?
So here's the thing about
Like a bigger
Cinemassacre.
channel.
I
Yeah.
don't think it
Hold
does.
on,
don't
then
think
I
it
have
does at
one
all?
comment on what Zay's
Okay.
saying. The guy that does Odd Ones Out, he got sponsored or teamed up with Netflix to do the Dark Crystal, and he didn't get copyrighted for that.
I
Nice.
see.
So he
So,
was
I-
allowed to then.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
basically.
you can be allowed to, but it's not going to affect your chances of being copyrighted, I think.
Hmm.
Because it's all bots. It's all bots that pick up that stuff.
But I'm sure
Um,
that he's like, okay, Netflix, don't copyright me then.
Is
Like,
that new
if
show a
we'd partner
prequel
this-
to the movie?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
So
I heard it's really good, by the way.
yeah, what so Cinemassacre, when they do movie reviews, sometimes they'll use like still images.
You can
So,
do
like,
that.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting though is that Halloween guys they used to watch Meat Lovers or something.
Meat lovers?
I don't
What
remember.
the fuck?
Tiny Meat Gang?
No!
No.
The
whole-
Halloween guy? No,
Oh,
the channel
Dead
is
Meat.
Dead Meat.
Dead Meat, yeah, Dead Meat.
Yeah, he
Yes.
gets. Yeah,
He
he,
does
gets to
movies
say-
all
a
the
meat
time.
lover.
But
Meat
he
lovers.
shows clips
Calling you
all
a
the
meat
time.
lover.
Yeah, so maybe we'll test the.
Sorry.
Maybe
No.
I'll test the waters.
He does
with
he does the whole movie, but sometimes if it's too gory, like he'll get a sponsor, like let's say like Raycon or something. He's like
Yeah.
he'll announce at the start that he's like, yeah, this one's really bloody, but I really want to show it to you guys instead of editing it
So
like
here's
I
our
usually do.
sponsor.
So here's the sponsor.
So I wonder
And
how
then he
many
shows
of
the
his
whole
videos are
video.
copyrighted then.
but he has like the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes like the Saw one where like shows it like face split open. They actually censored that one. It's like holy crap.
Then you should do one. You should make a test video and just
Yeah,
put
yeah,
it
I'll-
out there.
Yeah, the one I want to do on. Well, I guess I can tell people. I don't really like to keep secrets. It's Spider-Man.
3 or just Spider-Man?
It's
1?
Spider-Man 1.
Oh.
There he goes. He's Spider-Man.
It's talking about Spider-Man 1.
Do
Da-da-da.
Spider-Man 3.
He's
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
it's someone's
He's
favorite movie.
swinging around. He's going to
There's a lot
town.
of people that love
to
that movie, like
eat
unironically,
pizza.
they love that movie.
Look out.
I'll talk
Spider-Man.
about Spider-Man. Here's the thing. You can find Spider-Man 1 and 2 and The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 all on Hulu. Spider-Man 3.
Banned.
No, nowhere.
Jail.
Was there
A
something
while
racist
back-
in that one?
A while back, there was a
I mean,
steel
he does
book
put on a black
with-
suit.
all the Spider-Man. all of them.
Sorry,
What
Carl,
did
listen
he
to
say?
him. So I said, is there something racist in Spider-Man 3? He's like, well, he does put on a black suit. Gosh.
Gosh. Yeah, there was
But-
a steel book with all the Spider-Man at one point.
Really?
I don't know if I had the original Tobey Maguire, but there's a steelbook with those 3. But the one that came out recently, I think it had Amazing 1 and 2,
And
Spider-Verse,
Spider-Verse.
and Venom.
Yeah, I was gonna
Man,
buy
I
it, but it was
still
like
haven't seen
$40.
Venom. I still haven't
Trash
seen
looking
Venom.
steelbook. It looks nasty.
I did
Never
not
buy,
like
guys.
the Amazing films that
You're just
much.
collecting
One
them
was
all.
kind of forgettable, and 2 was like bloated.
I love
Which ones?
Bloated.
I loved Amazing
Amazing.
Spider-Man.
Oh,
I think
Andrew Garfield?
I think
Yeah.
he's the
Oh,
best
bro.
Spider-Man of them all.
I liked him too.
I think he's number 1
I think those
Spider-Man.
ones are great.
Yeah.
The only
Number
thing I
2
didn't
was
like about his
bloated.
performance was just the Peter Parker sections. When he was Spider-Man, flawless, dude. That guy did it right.
I did like his Peter Parker interpretation.
They did-
I liked
Because
it
he was
too.
kind of he
problem
wasn't nerdy,
He was supposed to be though.
but that's his style.
that's why I
though.
didn't like him.
That's why
think
I
he's
liked
supposed
it
to be
though, because it was
nerdy.
different. Because
I'm with Zay on that one.
yeah.
The
But I
problem with
also
number
really
2
like Tom Holland, dude. I think he's done a
Oh,
phenomenal
Tom Holland's
job.
great. He's awkward and he's cool.
Yeah, Tom does a good a bit of both.
Yeah, he does good.
No,
And,
no, no,
but
the
I
problem
also love Toby. Toby Maguire did great too. Like that's why I fell in love with the Spider-Man movies.
The problem with number 2 is that they didn't learn from Spider-Man 3 is that there's just too many villains. You just need to cut back and just focus on one villain, maybe a side villain. You're not trying to be an MCU film where you can have these characters because you had other films that already kind of developed the characters. You just need to kind of, chill out with all the villains.
So Thane, I know you're being really serious right now, but I gotta bring up the fact
Okay.
that we just witnessed right here.
What?
You just shot Sky's web shooter with your web shooter.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I take it back.
I can breathe.
Oh my.
Um,
Okay.
Thane,
Moving
I
on.
totally agree with you though. That's one of my biggest complaints with. I think it was either the first or second Amazing Spider-Man. I think it was the second one. Is Jamie Foxx was in there and then out of there really quick. Like
Yeah,
he
he
was
didn't
in
have
and died
much
really
screen
quick.
time.
I
Like he
know.
didn't have much development. It's like, oh hey, I'm nerdy scientist.
I know, but it was like,
I'm gonna be
is
a
this
villain.
the big build-up? Like,
Yeah.
is this the climax of the show? He just died, but we just met him. Like,
Yeah. And then suddenly out of nowhere, Green Goblin.
yeah, it was
What's
just
ironic
weird.
about all that what you're saying right now is that the Spider-Man game had like 5 or 6 different villains too.
That's a game, not a
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, that's
I
a
know,
game.
I
That's
know.
very
it's just
loosely-
ironic though that's what you that's
They
the
needed
big
to fill
problem with the movies.
games need to fill content with
Exactly,
something, and
yeah.
you got years of comic book lore to do it.
I mean, I
so-
agree with that. It's just ironic that I've noticed that.
But a film, it's way harder to do unless
Well,
you do it
you've
right.
Only
and
got,
you should
you've
only
got,
really do
what,
like
90 minutes to 2 hours to tell a story,
yeah.
which
And also the
is
ending
not that much
sucked.
time, to be honest. And especially when you got like 7 villains. You get like 15 villains, like each one of them's not getting that much time.
Also, the ending sucked. It's like, oh, he's
Sorry
gonna
for
fight
burping.
Rhino, and
Yeah,
like
that was a gross guy.
It
And
came out of nowhere.
in the previews, like, oh, he's gonna fight Rhino, and then like they get to the end, and just before he fights Rhino, it cuts the credits. Like, the trailer sure ruined that. Like, what was the point of having one more fight when you're just gonna cut off from it?
Hey Sky, this is not Spider-Man at all, but I was gonna say, do you mean to tell me that you're nothing?
Why would I say?
You're nothing.
You said I don't know. It came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, I'm nothing.
Sky, don't demean yourself like that. And that
Okay.
brings us to today's sponsor of the episode, yourself. Treat yourself with respect, everybody. We love you.
Make sure you're
Treat
drinking
yourself
like 6 to 8
to a
glasses
bad
of water a
dragon
day.
dildo.
Pointed
Oh
at the
my
camera
God,
for
I'm
all you
sorry.
audio listeners. Don't listen to
I'm
things.
sorry,
He's
God.
really
Don't-
just
don't kill me,
he's
God.
repentant right now. Don't worry.
Don't kill me, God.
Okay, well, guys, I gotta reel in this podcast because
Sky time.
I have not even asked one question yet regarding.
Aren't we supposed to ask Thick's question?
Oh,
Thick's
shoot,
thoughts.
Thick's
Yeah, I
thoughts.
wanted. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to reel it in. We got to get to Thick's thoughts, and then I have this mystery drink here that's sitting on the floor.
read
that
it, Sky.
I would love. You don't even know what it says.
I know what it is though.
I scratched it out.
I know what it is.
Well, I don't care what you see what brand it is. It's the flavor we're
Oh.
going for. Don't look.
I know what it
I'm
is.
sorry.
'Kay,
I looked at it the
So
entire time.
we're gonna do
here.
Thick's thoughts.
Okay,
Hit-
thick
hit
sauce.
Hit play.
Thickie's thoughties.
Our mouse is really struggling today. You might be able to press spacebar.
Thick's thoughts this week: dragonflies aren't dragons or flies. Back to you, Sky. Thick's thoughts this week: dragonflies aren't dragons.
Oh. Guys, we had a scare there.
Sky told me to press
We
the
had a
space bar.
we had a scare there.
That would have been kind of funny.
what sucks about that is now we got to go in twice
Yeah.
and normalize 2 sets.
Yeah.
Here you go, Zay.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm not doing it this time. I'm gonna break it. This guy does it.
I'm sorry. All right.
Thick thought. Wait.
Thick thoughts this week. We need to chill with spoilers. I don't know what is going on, but we need to freaking chill. Like, what the hell? I can't believe that you would ever do something like that, Cole. I can't believe it. Like, what the actual freak were you thinking? What in the freak?
Okay, thick. It was a meme, okay? Wasn't even a spoiler, it's a meme.
What were you? What's the context?
Nothing, no context. We're done
Okay.
with
Last
the
week,
conversation.
last week Cole spoiled some Naruto.
I didn't even
If anything,
It was a meme.
Thane was the one that dropped the spoiler.
Yeah, I was. I know all of Naruto, and I know the fact
The
that
funny thing was, though, it was what I was saying when I was saying. I thought it was a spoiler.
all I
It's not
know
even
is
true.
that
It's not even true. It was a meme. I
He-
saw it earlier that day, and I thought it was real for a
if
second.
you don't know, Naruto gives Hinata the Grand Slam. That's where Boruto comes from.
Well, I think everybody knows that,
Yeah.
except for Thick, but now he knows because you fricked him over again.
But
So
he's-
much for Dick's thoughts. I didn't get to do it earlier. That's why I do it
But
there.
he probably knows that too, because you know who's
'Cause
Boruto's mom.
Boober's his
Oh,
good
it's that
buddy.
bit.
That's probably because Boober's his good buddy, so that's probably how he knows.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Boomer said he's been doing a good job of not spoiling it for him.
I'm very sorry, Thick. We're done talking about
2
Naruto
weeks in a
now,
row.
Sorry.
Thick's like, God dang it, guys!
His
Do I-"
next one's just gonna be screaming.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
looks into the camera. Son of a bitch!
No, it's not gonna be a beep. It's gonna go. Anime noises thanks to Saiyan Man.
They've teamed up. By the way, guys, this week's Sticky's
gonna
Thoughts
be
was
some-
also presented by Sane Man.
He
It's gonna be
edited it,
some.
I guess.
It's gonna be some small, high pitched
Yeah, how
high
did-
school girl getting the
How-
Grand
what did he-
Slam.
There was like an anime girl noise he bleeped out Thick's bad word with.
How did Sandman intercept this?
I think Thick
They
sent
gave
it
it to him.
He's like, hey, check this out, bro.
I don't
Here,
think
can
Thick
you-
knew how to edit
Yeah,
it.
edit
so
out
I
the
think-
F
Can he
Oh.
edit the
So
edit the
Sandman just
naughty
kind of
out?
helped him out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Sane Man. Go follow his Twitter if you want to see a bunch
Speaking
of naked
of
anime
spoilers, Rookie from Halo 3 ODST, he dies in
Speak-
one of the novels.
Speaking of spoilers, Walter White is Heisenberg.
Speaking of spoilers.
girls. Damn it,
Gotcha.
Zay! I was watching that show too.
Let me flip you off.
Speaking of spoilers, we're never gonna get to drink Sky's mystery juice.
Well, let's do it right now. Quick,
yeah.
speed
Cole
run.
just winked. If
Speed
you guys
run that
can't,
drink.
No,
for you
we're-
audio listeners, Cole just winked.
Yeah, we're
really
not
hard.
We're not gonna speed run my mystery juice because I don't want anyone to choke. Okay, I had to perform the Heimlich back in 9th grade, and I don't ever want to do it again.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
I
Thane.
did.
Thane, you're
No,
lucky your
you-
sister's still alive.
Okay, no.
Oh God.
Another
His
person?
his name is Matthew in Spanish.
Maddie.
He has the same last name as. He was on my basketball team.
Well, yeah, I know what you're talking about. We'll just keep going.
I don't know. You'll
I,
have to tell me later.
you want me to tell you? I'll tell you the quick story real quick.
Yeah.
We just won our basketball game. We were in freshman year for 14, 15 years old.
And they hadn't got past that stage of like where someone's mom brings like treats or like Capri
Yeah,
Sun to the
so-
games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they
mom,
had those.
Mom came into or he comes in the locker room. He's like got a donut in his mouth, holding the box, and he's just laughing. Ooh, my mom got a donut. And so everyone just starts scarfing down donuts. And somebody like cracked a joke, and like half of the guys are taking a shower, the other half are just out watching him. And then he looks at me and he just starts crying, and he's pointing to his mouth, and I'm like, "What? You're eating a donut?"
I
And
like how
then-
he looks at you because he knows you'll help
yeah,
him.
and then he's just like patting himself like I can't breathe. So I get behind him, and I'm little, dude. I'm like 5'6", probably 125 pounds, and he's one of the biggest guys on our team. So I reach all the way around. I just start squeezing the hell out of him.
The
like
old
this.
reach around, baby.
And he threw up the donut, dude. He's like threw up. He's like like puking all over the floor. And then another guy that you know comes running out. He's like, "What the hell's going on?" He's naked, doesn't even have a towel on. Runs around the corner. He slipped on the ground. So anyway, yeah, Heimlich. Point is, I got this mystery drink here. I really liked how Colby got drinks for
No,
us.
you forgot how they picked on you afterwards.
Oh yeah, they
They're
made
like,
fun
bro,
of me.
you guys are both naked.
You saved a life.
I
you
wasn't.
loser.
I wasn't naked, but they're like, "Wow, Sky, how was it? How did it feel to put it in his butt?" I'm like, "F you, bro. He was choking. And you're saying I put it in his
the,
butt."
the guy that was choking, taking fun of you. Hey, how'd my butt feel?
Wait, you're eating donuts in the locker room?
Yeah, you'll have to ask Jesse about it. Jesse was no, he wasn't. Jesse wasn't there. Jesse wasn't on our freshman basketball team.
You know how the locker room smells, dude?
It's horrible, yeah.
Why would you eat something there? Oh.
It's like
Thing-
this disgrace. He's like, food, no. Food, Chen.
I remember just like I never joined sports, but I
Sorry,
remember going into the PE room, the football locker, the football section of the locker room was open, and I just get one whiff, and I'm like, ah!
Falls to the ground.
Sky, why'd you
all
shake
the
that?
hair off my head just falls off.
No, you don't.
Then you just passed out.
Ah!
Dane's like, ah! You're supposed to.
I never shook up juice. I'm a liar. I'm lying, aren't I? I totally have.
Are we trying to? Is it like a kind of a guesseroo? It's a guesseroo. All right.
That smell, even
It's
during
kinda
the
like,
summer, that smell's probably still there because they just.
This is kind of like Jeopardy. This is like a drink version of Jeopardy, guys.
Who is John F. Kennedy?
Give a
Who is
toast.
the moon landing in 1969?
Guys,
That
let's,
is
let's do a little
correct.
tap. Just
Christmas colors, guys.
taps the wall.
It's like some kind of mango,
This tastes like a Starburst.
mango peach.
Yeah. That's a pretty good
Tastes like a
describer.
Starburst, huh?
I think it's too strong for Starburst.
So, yeah, what I was saying is I liked how Colby got drinks. I'm not saying you guys have to do this, but I
Yeah,
really
he
like
is.
the idea of doing a mystery drink, and then
Get the guess what
we
it
get
is.
we get a guess, but then we just enjoy a beverage during the podcast. Get our whistles wet, so we don't choke up.
Dane knows how to do that.
Okay.
What?
Well, I might bring down like a platter of seafood so we do a mukbang during the podcast.
Bro, that'd be awesome. I'd be so game. I don't even like seafood, but that sounds fun.
Shrimp.
Big old
Well,
freaking lobster.
I'll bring some
platter of
Lunchables,
shrimp.
guys.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be kind of cool.
Guess that Lunchable.
That'd be cool.
I'm kidding. Those are expensive.
Oh my god.
They're $1.
No, they're
Screw
like
you,
$3.
man. You can get them for $1.
Really?
They're the little guys, not the
Oh.
big old box that comes with a $4 Capri Sun.
I don't know that.
Those aren't that.
No, those are the
aren't
ones I
those that
liked.
expensive.
They're like $4 for those.
Dude, legit.
Bro,
as a
I
kid-
would rather just roll without the Capri Sun, and then I'll just get like just the box or like
yeah,
just
it's
the
just
little
the
thing.
ham and cheese
There's
cracker.
no-
The
yeah.
Lunchables
And there's
used
like
to
a
have
little cookie
cola
in there.
them. Remember that?
Dude, as a kid, I always wanted to have Lunchables. My mom would never let me have them. I finally got one. I'm like, wow, this is pretty pathetic.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
sorry I
dumb.
made you buy this for me,
They're
Mom.
pretty lame, but
Oh, bro.
every cool kid that came, they're like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I
they
got
have
cold
Lunchables.
lunch. I got a Lunchable and a Go-Gurt. It's like, well, damn, I got a
From
cheese
Oscar
square
Mayer.
from the lunchroom.
Yeah,
I
I've got the cheese square from the me too, Sky.
Yeah, I got
like I got the cheese square.
a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Dude,
cheese square is just a freaking
legit.
glorified grilled cheese.
my mom still has
It
my
was
old
called the
lunchbox
cheese
from
square?
grade school.
That's what it's
yeah,
called.
cheese square.
They made them in the oven. That's why they tasted the way they did.
I didn't mind them,
I don't
dude. Not
remember
gonna
I
lie.
like them.
I like 'em too.
Not gonna lie, I liked them. They were
But
yummy.
You're used to it. That's why.
I liked
So-
them. They were
I don't
tasty.
remember.
My
I don't
mom
remember the
still
cheese
has
one.
my lunchbox from when I was in grade school. Totally just smells like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like that's all I ate for every single day. My mom would give me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with some apples, and I was like, that's what I ate, dude. I didn't really eat
Well,
school lunch.
When I think about it, there were a few lunches, like, there's like a designated day for like
yeah.
a freaking food.
Yeah.
There were some days I'm like, yeah, that's
yeah.
today.
Yep.
I remember,
Pizza was one of them. Pizza day.
I remember
Yeah, in
the
high school, it's
Mhm.
sucky.
even
pizza,
though like you didn't want to eat chili in the middle of the day because you get the farts.
Yeah.
But there's a cinnamon roll that came with it, bro.
Or the
Yeah,
maple
that was a
bars.
fat cinnamon
The
roll
big
too,
fat
bro.
cinnamon
Yeah.
roll,
The
baby.
the maple
Bro.
bars were great too.
Yeah, the maple
Yeah.
bars too. I'm like, bro, I'll do the
That
chili.
big
I'll
fat
do it.
Give me your chili. Bro, people would like rip up the cinnamon roll and dip it in the
Dip
chili.
them. What the freak?
Yeah.
I
Dip
never
that-
did that.
Dip
I'd
that,
ruin
rip that
them.
cinnamon.
Yeah, I wasn't a
In that
huge fan of that.
chili.
Uh-uh.
I've
What
seen
other
that, yeah.
freaking thing?
I,
Do you
I
remember?
couldn't get behind it.
Thing, do you
Lasagna
remember
day was
elementary
good.
school? Do you
I liked
remember like
lasagna day.
lunches you'd eat or no?
Elementary school?
Or just any time really, not
Yeah,
even
high
elementary
school,
school.
even if you
Yeah.
ate in high school.
Yeah, also in high school, I remember the chicken was always terrible.
Bro, not gonna lie, the spicy chicken sandwich that our school would give out, I really liked.
I like.
The only one I really remember from school is definitely the cheese square. And that and the pizza we'd get in high school on Fridays.
I didn't like
that
the cheese
pizza was
square too much. It was
trash.
too.
Yeah,
I
but
hate it though.
oh yeah, I always looked forward to it
Dude,
because it's
so
like,
dude, I
eh.
remember they had like, I remember there was like this local place called $5 Pizza, and they just order a bunch for lunch, and then
No
suddenly,
way, really?
yeah, $5 Pizza.
That's
and
what
then
it was?
That would be good.
Suddenly they stopped, and then they switched over to Pizza Hut pizza.
That's what we were getting. It
Yeah.
wasn't. It was like Pizza Hut, but it wasn't real Pizza Hut pizza.
Yeah,
it was
and
like
pizza
the,
on
it was
the
like the
box and
back
everything.
alleyway Pizza Hut.
It was
pizza.
like. It was like they got the new guy at Pizza Hut, and then he's like, "Okay, make some pies for us." He's like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I can do that." He's like, "What the freak is this? This is thin. This is thinner than freaking a piece of paper."
Probably
He's
the
like, "Sorry." He's going, "I'm mamma mia, it's a pizza."
I'm trying to save money.
And that's what they gave. That's what they gave the schools was that pizza. That little.
You can have more
freaking
tape if you
paper
want more.
thin.
I know what
Yeah,
it was
fine.
called. The thin stuff. It was pizza butt.
pizza butt.
So what do you guys think the drink was, by the way? What's your guys' final guess?
There's gotta be peaches in there, right?
Thane, what do you guess?
It's mango,
Cole?
peach mango.
Peach mango, Cole?
Yeah, I like that. I like that answer. I thought peaches for sure, but mango fits too.
Zay?
Millions of peaches.
I'm gonna
Peaches
guess,
from me.
There's peach. I'm gonna guess maybe pineapple as well.
Knowing what V8 is, I bet there's tomato in there too.
I
some
should
kind of
I should look at
vegetable.
the facts. The final answer is peach mango. Well, it's mango peach, but
Mango peach.
Nice job, Thane.
Nice.
what do you guys rate it? This is the first time I've ever had this.
It's pretty good.
I like
a
it.
7.
I like it.
I feel like I'm just drinking straight sugar, but
Isn't that what juice is though?
Yeah,
pretty much.
it's great. I love beverages.
Um,
Beverages are the best.
It's good juice. I like it.
You know, before we get
There's-
ready to start ending, I think Sky should give us a question.
Yeah. So speaking of beverages, guys, today was just gonna be a video. Today was gonna be a podcast about just our top threes, and it wasn't going to be a speed run, but I think we'll quickly just do speed runs of some of the ones, and then we'll end on the one that I wanted to talk about more. But I'm gonna pick three. So the first one is your top three favorite drinks. I'll go first. And you can't say water. Like water's a given. So I would say probably root beer, sugar-free Powerade, and probably sugar-free Red Bull. Zay's introduced me to the sugar-free life, and I'm really digging it. So top three drinks, Zane.
Root beer. Chocolate milk, especially the Marigold brand, and your mom's lemonade.
Cole, top three.
I'm just kidding. No. Number one is
Sprite.
yeah, sure, Sprite.
Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and milk.
Zay.
I'll do. Dang, it's a great question.
milk, lemonade around the corner, fudges made.
I'll go. So for energy drinks, as far as that goes, it's a toss up for me. But I'll kind of put it into one, so it's like either Red Bull or a Monster. I really drink any of them. Yeah. Let's see, and then I'll go.
Milk, lemonade around the corner, fudges made.
I really like it's an acquired taste, but I really like kombucha. You guys should. I mean,
Oh, gross.
if you guys,
I love kombucha.
That's
if you guys,
nasty.
if you guys, it's an acquired taste. I think you guys should just try.
Smells
Apple
like
cider
piss.
vinegar, nasty.
Yeah, the apple cider vinegar makes me vomit.
Yeah, that's just
I need to
nasty.
dilute it with
So,
something.
I mean, there's that, and then
Dilute your
I'll
life.
probably go. Yeah, probably either root beer or I really like ginger ale.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe that there was a time in my life that I would do a shot of apple cider vinegar every day?
Oh.
You guys believe that?
Yeah.
Oh.
The fact that you said it, yes.
Oh.
It's true. I did.
You ousted yourself.
It was the hip thing to do, and people were saying to make you feel better. So I'm like, okay, let's give it a shot. I can drink something a day.
Dude, it cleans you out.
It didn't
Guys,
do
you know
nothing to
one
me.
summer I
It cleans you out.
It didn't do anything.
You know
Make
one
me
summer I
Guys
just
lying.
burned things with napalm? I'm just kidding. You can't.
Okay,
get
so
napalm.
the next top 3 question is top 3 favorite bands. I'll go
Milk lemonade
bands?
around
bands.
the corner.
So I'll go first. Number 1 is 21 Pilots. Number 2 is Def Leppard. Number 3 is Creed. What do you
Holy
got,
crap,
Cole?
this was way harder for me.
Thane, what do you got? 3 favorite bands. Or pick one if you
um,
can't pick 3.
Led Zeppelin, Death Grips, and Weird Al.
I'm really, really surprised you didn't say Queen.
Oh yeah, Queen's pretty good.
Zay, what about you? 3 favorite bands?
3 favorite bands. They have to be bands.
Or artists, doesn't matter.
Okay. Dang it, I can't. That's so hard for me.
I haven't heard Queen in a while.
That's so hard. It's so hard.
The next one's going to be even harder, so the last one we'll elaborate a little bit. I want everybody to elaborate on.
I can't. This is too much for me. I can't.
I'll answer. I got something now. The All-American Rejects, The Cars, and Rise Against.
Those totally scream Cole. All 3 of those bands scream Cole.
Break me down. I'm sorry, that's
Zay, are you just going to veto then, or you got some?
30 Seconds to Mars.
It's no thing. That's no, never mind.
Yeah, he's right. It
Kill?
is 30 Seconds to Mars.
It
Sing the
sounded
song.
like
Bury
he was singing it like
like
a Joji
it's
song.
called
It's called The Kill.
The Kill.
The Kill, yeah.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna pass. I can't. I don't
Like,
know.
Pick 3 that you think people should
Yeah.
listen to.
For the sake of being different, I would say 21 Pilots, but Sky already said them, so I will say Kid Cudi.
Excuse me.
Oh my gosh. I'll say Kid Cudi. I'll say probably like Joy Division or New Order. And my last one will be oh my gosh. It's so hard. Alright, you just go.
All right.
Oh, Depeche Mode. I don't know. I don't know. Or Sugar Ray. I don't know.
There you go. Those are acceptable.
What do you
'Kay.
want me to be?
So my last question-
That's Human League, isn't it? You're my obsession.
I don't know.
My obsession.
Okay, so my last question is, and I feel like we may or may not have talked about this question on the podcast, but we're going to talk about it again to just see if it's changed for anybody. So what is your top 3 favorite games of all time? And by the way, if you like multiple of one game series or franchise, you can combine them into one. So like, you don't have to say Gears 3. It could be all of Gears of War or all of Halo. So Thane, do you want to go first? 3 favorite games of all time.
Stop making noises, Thane.
Oh, Kami.
Nice.
Oh.
Sekiro?
Not Sekiro. Oh.
The Last
a
of Us
hard
Part
one.
2?
Not the. I haven't finished that game. I'll finish on your face.
Pokemon Puzzle League?
Nah, I like Kirby's Adventure on the NES. Oh.
Cruisin' USA?
Crazy Taxi? Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball? Danganronpa?
See, this one for him is like the music one for me.
Blinks the Time Cat?
That's a good game.
Shut up,
Time
Sky.
Sweeper, you mean?
I'm gonna say
yeah,
Man,
Time
I like
Sweeper.
Red Dead Redemption.
what about Worms?
go.
The Worms.
Worms
game?
Armageddon.
Yeah.
I've never played Worms Armageddon.
Dude, Worms Armageddon's so fun. I love
I've only
it.
played
So
the
Thane,
original.
in less than 30 seconds, tell the audience why they should play Okami.
It's a beautiful game, and he plays a wolf. And he gets to draw beautiful pictures, and the story is fun. And there's a wood sprite with big titties.
There it is,
Nice.
folks. There it is.
What do you got, Cole?
Top 3. Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, Forza Horizon 2, and then Pokemon. If you're gonna let me do a whole genre
Yeah.
or a whole franchise.
Which one's your number one?
Pokemon?
No, which one's your number one of all those
Wind
three?
Waker. Oh, me, dude. Persona 5. That's in there now too.
That's what I'm saying.
Gosh,
That's
my whole
why-
world has changed.
That's why I wanted to do this. It's to update it because
Oh.
mine's been updated too.
Get screwed, Cole.
Freak.
Suck it, Cole.
Dude. Forza might be dropped off, or Zelda might be dropped off in this one. I'm not
Oh
gonna
no,
lie.
not Zelda.
That's really, really tough. dude.
Zelda?
Persona 5 is probably number 1 right now.
You know what? Actually, on second thought, I'd change Kirby's Adventure to Kirby Superstar. Everyone should play freaking Kirby Superstar.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna say Persona 5, Wind Waker, Pokemon.
Okay.
Forza's really, really close fourth. I love the F out of Forza Horizon, especially 1 and 2.
What about you, Zay? What do you got? Top 3.
Yeah, that doesn't really change for me.
Oh man, I really like Resident Evil 4 as well,
GTA
and Bloodborne.
and all series. Probably NBA 2K series. And then I don't know. I think I'm gonna pre-order it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say Far Cry 6.
It hasn't even come out
Yeah,
yet.
you
Exactly.
played it.
Exactly.
He's like, I like that character in Breaking Bad.
Exactly.
I'm getting this game.
You want to get it for Juan Carlo.
I mean, isn't everybody want to get it for Juan Carlo?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what sells the
But-
game. It's got Juan Carlos Spinoza.
But looking at,
Benito.
but that's the kind of like
specific-
stuff that I think they're gonna like. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be an absolute.
I
bop.
feel like they're not gonna let that bomb.
you should play other ones. Like
Yeah,
maybe
I
we could
think-
play one on the channel.
Far Cry 3 is decent.
Yeah, Far Cry 3.
I don't like Far Cry, but from what I've played, Far Cry 3 was
Yeah.
okay.
People like Far Cry
Yeah.
2.
Wasn't number 5? Did people not like that one? Or
It
you kill
was-
like
it
cold
was-
people or
It
something.
was
I let people like that one.
yeah, people liked it.
I think they don't like 4.
Yeah.
I think 4 was the one
4
they
is
don't
kind of.
like.
yeah.
I think they said 4 was
People
kind of
like
felt like
5.
a rehash.
Yeah.
5 has like full co-op campaign and a customizable character. So and
Nice.
and you can raise cougars. You can get a cougar friend.
What do you got, Sky?
So my top 3, mine has changed as well, Cole. And this is really hard for me to narrow down because there's a lot of games that I love. But my number 1 is Zelda Breath of the Wild. Number 2 is Halo. Halo will always and forever be in my heart. And then number 3,
Was it Halo Wars or is it the series?
Halo Wars.
yeah, Halo Wars 2
What's
specifically.
funny is I know exactly what Sky was going to say because he's been creaming his jeans over it for the past month.
It was a huge debate. Like, Minecraft is up there, but Minecraft has been dethroned for me by a little game called Undertale. I cannot believe how much I like this game. It is, like, really short, but it's just amazing. I don't know. It was a breathtaking experience, if I don't say so myself.
Would you say it's a breath of the
Undertale?
fresh of air?
Sure. I don't know.
It's
It's
a-
like it's really hard to compare Undertale to anything I've ever played before, and I think that's why it hit me so hard. Is one, it doesn't play like any game I've ever played, but 2, the story is phenomenal, which is nuts, and then 3, the music is some of my favorite in all the video games. So, but yeah, number 1, Zelda Breath of the Wild. You should play it because it's really fun, lots to do, and even if you're not a Zelda fan, you'd love the game.
Nice. Yeah, don't play Persona 5.
It's a long game.
You start playing it, your life's gone for about a month.
Cole really
Is-
would wake up at 7 every day. I could just hear the music from like in my room. I can hear the
Dude, it was so
Every
good,
morning.
so fun.
Yeah, rip Final Fantasy.
Well, I'm gonna finish it this weekend.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just tore my forehead open.
He was ripping off his mask.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, and tonight I'm gonna finish Last of Us as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you watching John Awesome's Let's Play?
No, I've been playing. I've been playing out here actually.
Really?
So of all the people that I know that
I've been saving all over the save files too.
Oh.
The one person I would highly recommend Persona 5 to is actually a little thick, but he doesn't have a PS4 or a PS3.
His
Sorry.
one of his buddies swears by Final Fantasy 5. Persona 5. Wowsies. Yeah, he said it's his favorite game.
Nobody
of all
likes
time.
Final Fantasy
Yeah,
5.
like
what the
legit.
heck?
If Thick played it, he'd get addicted to it. I know
Oh.
how he is with those RPGs.
Has Sandman played it? I feel like
he doesn't have a PlayStation.
I feel like
don't think.
Sandman would really like it too.
I don't know. I think Sandman would be like very similar to Thane. You get through the first dungeon and never play it again.
I don't know. The anime girls might keep him going.
It could, but I don't think so because they're not big boobed enough like Thane likes them. I think Thane and Sandman are they kind of like a one-track mind for their waifus.
Mm.
No, I don't mind the boobs aren't the thing. It's the personality. I really like Mitsuru.
He
But
just
boobs
said
are
that.
great.
He just
Yeah.
said that.
But say
He's
it.
just
But
saying
but
that.
boobs are great.
I like
You heard it here
Mitsuru.
Say it,
She
Thane.
does-
Say boobs
Thane
are
actually
great.
cares
Boobs are
about
great.
personality.
Thank you.
But Mitsuru, like she like
He's
has
from Persona 3, by the way.
normal boobs, but like, oh man, she has that long red hair and that cold
I
personality.
was
I
gonna
was
say,
like,
hair is not a
"Oh."
personality thing.
Yeah.
But then he kept talking.
Yeah, Thane's just doing. He's doing more physical traits.
She's hot and very cool.
She's
She
like
has ice abilities.
She's got a hot personality, a cold,
She has
a
Bufu
hot.
abilities.
She's got a hot bod, cold purse.
Yeah,
You're trying to say. Gotcha.
cold purse. What she keep like popsicles in there in the refrigerator?
She
Yeah.
she keeps your heart, Thane. She keeps your heart, you dirty savage pig.
Kill him.
Drink his pig blood.
Blood. Well, that's basically it, fellas.
And then
You
her
don't have another
outfit
question?
in Persona 4
I've got more, but-
oh.
I mean,
All right, we can cut it. Cut it off.
She has a nice tight black suit in Persona 4
I've been
Arena. I'm
holding
like,
I've been holding
whoa.
on to some questions for the past couple.
Yeah, Cole's got to
Guys-
urinate all of
well.
it out.
Guys,
all the
I
stuff
got-
I
out.
do the same thing. I just hold them off until next time I do
No,
it.
Guys, I just want to ask this since I'm not going to ask questions when I host, but what's your favorite game reveal?
of 2020.
No, it's like of all time, like a game that was revealed.
I really liked when Halo 3 was revealed.
I was
Yeah.
having a jam with Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS,
Okay.
and specifically not just the game, but I loved the reveal trailers they did. And they kind of did that with
Hmm.
Ultimate a little bit too, but specifically the Wii U 3DS ones. They were like so hype every time there's a new character.
I was pretty hyped with Ultimate as well.
Yeah, I mean I am as
Hmm.
well, but like there was something magical about that era on the Wii U. Maybe it's because I was an elite gamer and I had a Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was also the kid that bought the 3DS version launch day. Oh man, I needed a girlfriend, didn't I?
I bought the 3DS version too.
Day one from the
Um,
store you worked at.
Oh. Good.
Yeah,
Good move.
I was that
Good
kid.
move. Good move.
Good move. Was it just store credit? Did you just
Yeah.
chalk it up?
No, I just used my paycheck.
Oh, you're like, just keep this. I want that one.
Zay, do you have anything?
Yeah, it's a toss up between No Man's Sky,
That's a good one.
and then I really liked when they announced GTA 5 on the PS5.
Yeah, that's the best announcement of the whole thing.
So my favorite was the most elaborate one. So back in the day, Hideo Kojima was like, "Yo guys, we got this new open world Metal Gear game coming out." Well, earlier that he announced new Fox engine, which is like we're able to make high tech games. And then I think like a few months later, I can't remember the exact timeline, but he's like, "Hey, we're making a new open world Metal Gear game set after Peace Walker called Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes." They showed off footage. It was like, "Whoa, that looks sick!" But why isn't Metal Gear Solid 5? That's what everyone thinks. Like, is this a lead up to Metal Gear Solid 5? Because it was like beautiful next gen in a new engine and everything. It's like, wow. But people thought, they didn't say it exactly, but people knew it was the Fox engine. And then that year later, come the Game Awards, and they're all revealing games because, you know, that's what people watch the Game Awards for. They don't watch it for the awards. They watch it for Green Day.
I actually
I'm just
liked
kidding.
the rewards.
Green
to
Day.
be
Just kidding.
honest.
I'm just kidding. That one was awkward. they
It was okay that year.
yeah, they were okay,
like
but
Green Day.
They start flipping everybody off live
Yeah.
on TV.
Like, what's up, gamers?
Hey, you mother virgins! Yeah.
So anyways,
Bro,
come like
yeah.
2013 Game Awards, there's this new trippy game from like some European developers, and it's like you're in this hospital and there's this bearded man and he's walking, and like there's this giant flaming whale and there's this guy in the fire and there's this telekinetic kid. It's like, what is this game? And it says The Phantom Pain, and I was like. And then, literally, when I was watching it with Jordan, we're watching. It's like, what was this game? And then I see the guy, and I'm like, Big Boss? Because he had the beard, and it looked like him from the Ground Zero. So I was like, Big Boss? That can't be. And then I look at it, I was like, what is this Phantom Pain? And everyone's like, Metal Gear Solid 5 is Phantom Pain. I was like, huh. And everyone just said, already, like, kind of clicked. It's like, this is totally Metal Gear Solid 5. And then, come after, there's an interview with Jeff Keighley, and it's like, we got more on Death Stranding with the developer Yonki Morgan.
Metal Gear 5, right? Not Death Stranding.
Yeah, Phantom Pain. No, it's Phantom Pain right now.
You said Death
You
Stranding.
said Death Stranding.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you did.
I
Um,
was clarifying.
yeah.
Sorry,
I
thing.
say, whoa,
Phantom,
games.
like
Don't
we
yell
got
at
more.
me.
We got an interview with the guy from Phantom Pain, Yoki Morgan, and he's like wrapped up in bandages, like the guy leading out the main character in the teaser trailer, and he's like, oh yeah, so you got to have this new game. It's like, so what do we got? So what do we got here? It's like, I can't really say. It's like, okay, it's any characters? I can't really say. It's like, oh, we have screenshots, and it flips through. It's like, oh, there's a Fox Edge logo. So running on the Fox, and he's like, "Ugh." It's like, that was so cheesy. Oh my gosh, this is totally Metal Gear 5. And then come GDC. Here comes Hideo Kojima, and he does a boss move. He has his head wrapped in bandages. I was like, oh, and then it's like, we are not your kind of people. That's the song in the trailer that they're playing, and it's like crazy. I was like, whoa, this is Metal Gear Solid 5, and they show up the Phantom Pain, and before there were little like notches in the title that people filled up, and it filled it said Metal Gear Solid 5. I was like, oh.
He came in his like
And then we got
Yeah, I
in
was
his
just-
parents' house.
Straight up, dude. Thano just sitting there, he was like,
His dad
his dad walked in. You winning, son?
yeah.
Like, I guess so.
Yeah, his dad
I
walked in with a freaking gun. What the hell's going on in here? I'm hearing noises. Just instant. The cold just did.
And then
He's just sitting there.
In his poor chair. His chair's just covered in
Oh,
it.
he
it's
shot
that
all over
scene
his
from
monitor.
South Park where it's like, it
Oh.
was a ghost.
It's ectoplasm, Dad. The room is just caked.
That scene where he's sitting in his own
It's a
jizz.
virus, Mom.
Ghost.
Gross. It's like it
they-
looked like Thane's room got TP'd on the inside.
Oh gosh.
Oh, man. Oh. There's a rope in there, and he's like, he's
So
Spiderman.
hold
He's
on,
roping
let me
around.
finish this one more detail, and then we got the worst reveal that Ground Zeroes would be a separate game for like $30, but it'll be 2 hours long, and I was like, oh,
Then that was quite an elaborate game reveal.
because I
story.
liked it, I loved it so much how they like subtly built it up, and everyone was like doing these little puzzle pieces, and it's like, that's Kojima, he's a crazy guy.
And they don't do it like that anymore, huh?
No, you know,
No one cares anymore.
if I
Just
hope
the game industry's just washed
yeah,
up.
the only
Yeah, bad.
person who seems to care is Kojima, but then again, he's off doing his own
He
experimental.
doesn't care. He made Death Stranding.
It seems like the people at Ubisoft
Oh come
really
on,
don't care
he cared.
either.
He cared enough about that game. It's just that his ideas were
Thane,
just
Thane,
out
have you
there.
played Death Stranding since we played it together?
I haven't.
Then you're trying to defend Hideo?
You trying to defend him over
What
there.
I'm saying is that he's one of the most unique guys, the
Oh,
most
I'm not
unique
saying
creators.
that he's not.
Oh, there's
But like,
You could be
I don't know
unique.
what the hell he was thinking with Death Stranding. It's just
So
like,
I wanted to make a movie.
Real quick, but right for the ending.
Let's
I
make a
thought of
movie.
2 more reveals that I had that was really good. One of them was Wind Waker HD. I bought a Wii U the day that game was announced.
you bought a Wii U that day?
Yeah,
You
it was
monster.
really, really dumb because it went on sale later too, and also a Zelda bundle. Really dumb decision. Anyway,
You
the
got-
next one.
That was your version of
this is gonna make you guys laugh. I was so excited when they revealed Star Wars Battlefront 2015 or 16 or whatever year it was.
You got
When
excited.
they revealed it, because it's like it shows like the Battle of Hoth, and it's just Rebel getting out of his freaking speeder, and he looks up and he just sees an AT-AT just freaking go, and he like steps on his freaking speeder, jumps out of the way, and then the logo pops up, Star Wars Battlefront, and my mom was in the room too. She's like, "Why are you so excited over this?" I'm like, "I want this game so bad,"
Did
and it sucked.
So is that the one with microtransactions?
No, that was
number
it was
2
the first one. The second one's the one that was really riddled with them
Oh,
at the beginning.
okay.
Hawaii sued.
I don't know if
EA
anyone
over it.
when I was watching the
Bro, I remember when that was going
PS5
on.
conference thing, reveal thing, but when I saw Resident Evil 8, I like literally screamed. Someone probably might have heard
I
it.
heard thing. He's like, "You son of a frick!"
Dang, that's you on a daily though. You scream about every little
Yeah.
video you watch. You see a VTuber freaking come a little bit, you go, "Oh, oh,
Oh!
No, he does that thing. He's like,
He's like, "I'm doing it with you." Me too.
he does that. No, then he'll do, what the fuck? Dang, we know you too well, bro. All of you. Dang,
What the
Dang,
fuck?
we've got all your sounds mapped out.
Yeah, we soundbited them all.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
you're welcome.
Want to hear my favorite
Grab
one?
his left nipple.
I have nipples too, Greg.
Can you milk
We need
me?
to get a mic inside of Thane's room so we can make a freaking sound app for Thane
We
for our viewers.
should.
Yeah, we'll sell for $1.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Thane's voice is
What I
phenomenal.
thought about what would be hilarious
all
is
the
if
trees,
like the
put 'em in a
donation
tree
sound, it was like
museum.
Thane, like he does that, like that thing he does, like he's coughing,
Charge people $1 and
like that
have
weird,
them
like
feed
a
them.
gorilla. On the demon,
Yeah, the
thing.
demon bird.
It'd be funny if it was like a donation sound.
Or we could do one of his epic long, like 10-second farts. Just
Mid sentence.
And then it's like, yeah, it's
The
like he's
mid-sentence
talking. It's like Death Stranding's a great game. He's just like,
oh, you
just clapping at
subscribed.
that point. Just clapping. Bro.
Thanks for
He's
subscribing.
like Death Stranding's a great game. And I'm like, have you played it yet? Like, no, I haven't. He's still going.
Oh, Thane, we could soundbite when you drop a freaking hot cake in the toilet.
That one echoes too.
He did clean the toilet today.
He did. I asked him to. He was nice about it. It was a combination of all of ours, to be honest, but
Okay, I
I cleaned it last time, so
Guys,
I figured it was his turn.
I got a question. Because this happened to me again, and this is only
This guy's
this,
next.
this is only the second time it's happened to me in my life. But I shotgunned another turd, so it's when you have a fart behind your poop and you fart and it shoots the poop.
It's like
out.
the wad of the
It's
shotgun.
just like it shoots out.
Gosh.
It happened to me
No,
again.
The
and
water,
I
this guy, the water.
I just started
The
laughing.
water popped
dude.
up. The water popped up, didn't it? Just
Oh, probably. I don't know. I
Yeah,
think
shot
it's
the
so.
ninja right in the butt.
It's so funny when I shotgun because it's literally like it doesn't sound like a fart. It's like a and it just shoots out really quick, dude. And it's freaking hilarious to me because it's all. I've only done it twice
in your whole
my
life.
whole life.
I've done it more than that. Wow.
It makes me laugh so so much.
He's like, man, I love pooping if it's gonna be like this every time.
Seriously, I don't like pooping, but that.
What about the splashback though? That's the worst thing in the world.
I wipe my butt anyway.
Yeah,
Thane,
but
what about
pea
Thane?
water just touch your butt.
Thane, what
Oh,
about
Whole
you?
life.
What about
What?
you, Thane?
Do you like the
Are you
splashback?
excited with the shotgunning?
No.
I'm with you there.
How
It's
often do you
nasty.
shotgun, Thane?
When I'm lonely.
You're trying to get drunk.
Oh,
Wait, what did he do? What did
He
he do?
pooped and drank.
He's on
The loneliest people.
Double shotgun. This is a
Pooped
double
around.
barrel. He shotguns at the same time as pooping, bro. At the same time. Yeah, my favorite gun in all of Call of Duty is the double barrel. Thane's, no offense, Thane, but yours would be a mess if you shotgun, dude. It'd
Yeah.
just be like a freaking sawed off, just everywhere.
Break the toilet like a firecracker.
We've told you what it sounds like, right, Thane?
Bro, that classic sound. Just
It
that
just
classic.
sounds like if you get a bucket of water and throw it in the toilet. Is what it sounds like.
throw it
Sorry,
at a
you can't.
brick wall.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video where he's like, Oh no! And the lady's like, "Are you okay in there?"
No.
Funny.
Pull it up. We'll watch it.
Oh my
off
gosh,
camera, though.
bro.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this week's episode 79. If you haven't checked out Cole's video gameception, go check it out. And then remember, next week is Community Day, so get your questions in. You have until Thursday, so we'll announce it today of filming as well. So go follow our social medias on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok. The Cord, yeah, join the Discord if you want to hang out with us.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch. We've got the hottest merch in the game. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Get us to 400 subscribers.
And guys, we love you.
Sorry.
That's the second time tonight, Sky.
Keep it rad, everybody.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Have a good time. Have a wonderful time.
Bye bye. Have a wonderful time.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Cusco. Nice car.